Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of The Sauce, and what a Tuesday night, man. MLB crushed it. Top bets went 3-0, plus 4.42 units in the MLB. NHL, perfect, plus 3.21 units there. We made some money last night. But it's Wednesday, it's a new day. Let's put it in the past. In this video, Texas Rangers, Tampa Rays, let's go.
Welcome to The Sauce. The Sauce. Sauce. Hey, get the sauce.
All right, Tampa on the road here in Arlington, Texas. The line is Rangers plus 106. So slight underdogs there, even though they just beat Tampa twice in a row. Early action is leaning towards the Rays. 61% of the money on Tampa. This is as of midnight last night. All right, check it out. So there's no real changes here. The money's still on Tampa, but look, the line actually drops a couple points now. It's a couple points. It's not a big deal, but it's weird that it dropped instead of Rays, especially with the money on the Rays. Nothing to be alarmed about, but definitely a little sketchy. We got Jeffrey Springs on the mound for the Rays, who actually started off the season as a really dominant reliever, has transitioned into the starting rotation. Look at his numbers here, 2.35 ERA, a .87 whip. Now, he does have one slight weakness. Wrote down here his numbers against left-handed bats. 5.14 ERA with a 2.6 home run per 9 innings against them. Definitely not great. So his weakness might be left-handed bats. Kind of important because the Texas Rangers have 6 left-handed bats in their starting lineup. Meanwhile, on the bump for the Texas Rangers is Jon Gray, who's been, to say the least, disappointing. He's got like a 5.56 ERA, coming off a start where he got his shit pumped by the Oakland Athletics. And if you know anything about Oakland, they have one of the weakest lineups in the MLB. They're struggling to put up 3 runs a night. They rocked Jon Gray. So starting pitching edge, I'm going to give it to Tampa Bay. Let's move on to bats now. Normally, if you look at these two teams, you'd think, oh, definitely Tampa has the advantage of bats. But in the last 3 weeks, Tampa has not hit the ball well. Take a look at these numbers over the last 3 weeks. All of these numbers are in the bottom 5 of Major League Baseball. So although I will give it to you that Tampa definitely has a better lineup than Texas, as a whole, right now, Texas is swinging the bat better. Check this out right here. Here are the Rangers' offensive numbers against right-handed bats over the last 2 weeks. They're top 10 in all major offensive categories. Not to mention their superstar, Marcus Semien, who got off to a real slow start this year. His career numbers against Springs, he's faced him just 7 times. He has 5 hits, 3 of them home runs. So yeah, he's familiar with Springs and he likes it. So starting pitching edge goes to Tampa, batting edge goes to the Rangers. Last up, what about the bullpen? Honestly, really tough to pick a side in the bullpens here. Both these bullpens are really good. Check this out. In the month of May, Tampa's bullpen 3rd in OBP, 6th in batting average against, and 4th in whip. Texas, 6th, 7th, and 7th in those same categories. So these are 2 top 5, top 10 bullpens here. I'm going to call it even, maybe a slight edge to Tampa. Well, for me, the kicker is the Rangers just beat the Rays back-to-back. This is a 4-game series. They're in game 3. I very seriously doubt the Tampa Rays are going to drop 3 straight games to Texas, which is why I'm definitely on the Rays here. I'm going to make 2 bets, but the one I really like is just straight up Rays money line at minus 120. I think that's a really fair price, great value there. And if you're feeling a little riskier, take the Rays on the first 5 run line as well. So that's Tampa money line minus 120. And if you're feeling risky, add Tampa first 5 minus a half run at plus 120. Let's go. Final ticket posted on KyleKirms.com and the Sauce Network app. All picks for all sports. We're coming off a hot night. Let's keep it rolling. Also, if there's any crazy last minute changes, injuries, money shift, line movement, I'll keep you posted on Twitter, Instagram story, and Facebook. Make sure you check out one of those 3 platforms before you place your bets. All right, it's Wednesday. We're coming off a Monster Tuesday. I want a Monster Wednesday to follow it up. Let's make some money tonight. I'll talk to you on Twitter.